So today we are going to be looking at some Tauri. Specifically the tray app, and now that I'm looking at it, you can't see my tray. A thing. Also the text on this text widget is kind of not great. Over this way. Right there. Gotta make note for that. Yeah, let's see if we can tweak this real quick to see if we can see. Actually get the tray in here. There we go. Cool. That'll work. That will work. Okay, because the idea is that we get a trade, something that will show up down there. So I'm starting from nothing. We're gonna go ahead and run. I made sure to double check all my build tools are all set up, so we're good there. Because I scrubbed a whole bunch of my C++ build tools and basically broke my Rust building abilities. So I fixed that early this morning. So no, this should work. We're gonna go ahead and run the create Tauri app. This walks through some of the setup. We're pointing out to the setup guide in our docs and what you should expect out of this. We're just going to call it tray app. I think we're going to use Vite today. And I'm probably going to keep saying Vite. For some reason I have problems with that. Vite. My understanding. Yes, we'll put in the API right away. I'm going to go with React because that's what I will be fastest with. And I think we'll be looking at more Rust than anything. There we go. So we can move over to that folder and let's look at the code. I definitely appreciate like how fast that runs too. It's definitely a thing. I think we're mostly going to be working in the Rust portion of things and specifically editing the Tauri config. Because we need to enable this. But first of all, let's just start off. Probably, I think the command was in here before. npm. My Rust analyzer is going. I can definitely feel my computer chugging right now. It's gonna take a hot minute for it to go through and basically build it. So hopefully the stream isn't too choppy. I haven't done much Rust on stream, so we'll see how this works out. Looking at my video stats. Stats. Losing a little bit. I don't know if there's too much I can do about that. So once we get to one build in, subsequent build should be much snappier. Well, that's running on the side here. We're gonna go up and go ahead and pull up the docs. And we're specifically going to be in the visual section of the guides, specifically the tray. There's these other pieces that we could look at too. But I'm particularly interested in the tray today. You can see here that we've got that. It looks like Tauri is opening. There we go. We got something running. Cool. That's interesting. These, when you kill it, I feel like the dev process when you kill it could definitely be a little bit cleaner. That might be something that I end up looking into. If it will cooperate and actually kill it. Okay. So what we want is I'm gonna square these up a little bit. Put them in my actual boxes. Okay. So we want to put this on the system tray. I'm gonna move this over here for the moment. And it's in the main Tauri thing. So there's bundle, updater, allow list. And depending on how far we get, we might set up builds. This is fine right here. I know there's this node and ICO must exist. So I'm assuming you point to the BNG and then it just expects an ICO with the same name adjacent to it. I haven't actually heard of this template. What's it? That's kind of cool. I feel like I've heard about that before, but I don't know much more than that. They're giving me troubles, eh? Come on, you can shut down. Alright. So that should give us the required config, and then we need to actually create it. So I think we can dump all this in main, yep. So that configure the app system tray. So you can see here we use, then we make we initialize a new one. It's a context menu. And we do want the context menu. I'm particularly interested in what we can do with that. So, and then create the system tray menu. This is what we'll probably end up doing, is something like this. And we might also want to look at updating. It might end up being a combination of a bunch of these things. Configuring. So So what I'm looking at right now, I'm trying to determine what the difference is between this and this. Import the system tray menu item. Okay, so that's the tray menu. System tray menu. Okay, so that. Okay, so we kind of want to do a combination of these, I think, to start out with. So if we toss this in our main function, what are we looking at? src main. So it comes with a main and a build. You could theoretically just throw all your code in main. You might get a bunch of this. Rust analyzer isn't amazing with the macros. They're working on it, but it's a work in progress. So you can see here, we've got some of this code already. I'm going to pull this in. Guess we just have debug assertions for Windows. Ooh. Do not want to click on the debug. I wonder if I can turn that off. I bet you can turn that off somehow. I need to. You know what? We are going to make a reminder for myself. Stream. 2021. It is October 1st, everybody. Oh boy, does time fly. To-dos. Just the text in the stream elements text box. And then, oh, I did want to add some notes in Tauri docs about build tooling installed via Chocolatey, which is how I prefer to manage dependencies if possible. It makes it easier to upgrade. Others, if you have all these disparate things and you don't use them very often and you don't have a thing that does the update check, you start getting things that are out of date. Oh, come back, Obsidian, please. Thank you. Okay, you know, now I completely forgot what I was going to write down. Also, notice my light is pretty red. Let's see if we can switch that up real quick. Just getting distracted left and right, I guess, right? Desk. Better. Okay. Yeah, what the heck was I gonna do there? This is why I write things down. All right, I'm gonna throw it back on the side. I'm sure I'm gonna remember in 2 minutes what I actually intended to put there. All right, so we've got the system tray. We want to put some menu items in there right away. So I think we're gonna be looking at something more like this. That overrides our tray menu. Allergies. No bueno. All right. So we got some menu items. I think we're gonna want quit and hide. I don't see why we wouldn't want that. And then system tray run expect. So essentially what we've now added is the system tray. We need to bring in this. Guess, do I want that up? I don't know if I really want that up at the top. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Yes, get rid of run and debug. VS Code, remove, run, debug, line. I don't ever use that. So we should have a system tray now if we rerun this. Unresolved import. Use Tauri, use system tray. Do I need to also do this? That's interesting. We'll try it. It's possible that that is correct though. Additional prop. Oh, copy and paste here. So I don't actually need this like nested Tauri part. I want this. So how's everybody doing? Got a quiet chat today. All right, looks like it opened. There we go. And hey, look at that. So we got a app menu. And if we right click on it, it does the show and hide. So what it's using is an icon, and as far as I'm aware, system tray stuff can only use icons. So if you want to do anything dynamic, I think you need to basically have it as a static picture and you're swapping pictures. Which is great. I don't know what the hide does. I assume the quit is just gonna stop the whole thing, right? Or the thing we copy and pasted is not actually hooked up into anything. Oh, okay. So I think we've got the items. So we could like add in a new item in there. I mean, I guess we're just gonna go all in on it. Go all in on the boop. And then we do need to, okay, so there is a separator. Yes, yes. Add the semicolon. Thank you. So I kind of want, I'm pretty sure this is in order. So if we want these, in this kind of order, I kind of feel like I like quite at the bottom. There we go. Yeah, that feels good. So now let's listen to some events. And now if we look at what we have, we're essentially adding this on system tray event and doing a big match on that. I'm okay doing it that way. Like I don't think my main is gonna be. This is all sort of setup stuff, so this feels fine to put it all in here. So left, right, double. Interesting. So you can tell the type of click. So if we have a specific, oh, I think this is if it's open or not. So we can do something like a double click opens the app or something. And then this actually does, oh, here we go. And yeah, so that was the issue. Quit should be quitting the app and it's not because of that. So like I could also do, if I double click, I wanna, well, let's do that first. But I think we can also do like, if I think it'll be fine. If we double click it, we want to also unhide it. Gonna help me out there. Okay, we still have some stuff. Okay, system tray event. Pretty sure that's in there. Get window, method not found in app handle. There appears to be an app.get window. Manager. Do I also need manager? Yes, I do need manager. Kind of fine with this because it's all that, and then manager is just a specific window thing. Oh, system tray. We also do have this. Oh, with menu. System. Yep. Okay, got that. Default builder, system tray, menu. That feels right. There we go. So poop shouldn't do anything. Hide and does hide it. There isn't an unhide. And I'm assuming quit will quit it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and you can see here we're getting the right click. So we can do something similar here, I think. So on a double click, we want to do an unhide. Is there an unhide? Is maximized. Unmaximize, unminimize. I think that's what I want. Actually, what I'm gonna do, left click is gonna just unminimize it. And then double click is gonna maximize. We'll see how that works out. So right click gives me the options. Left click, double click. Doesn't seem like the I feel like there is an unhide. So I think for the most part we've done everything we need to do here. So I guess the only thing that we might come back to is updating the icon. But that also requires that we have multiple icons. Hide items, set handle, set title. Oh, okay. And I actually do want that as well. Hide. So it switches it to show. And then show's not going to do anything. So I need to figure out how to show it. Not found in the scope. Match ID is string. Item handle. Good item handle. And that's within the here. I click on this, it's gonna hide it, and now there's gonna be a show. I do actually want that. So now I need to figure out how to show it. And I might actually turn off the single click because I don't know if I like the single click I guess it probably makes sense. Window, I think, is what we're looking for. Window menu, window customization. We don't specifically want customization, so that would be like adjusting the Chrome around it. Gonna have to go to the API. Rust, Tauri. This is on window, right? Window, yep. Window listen, on window event. Maximize, unmaximize, minimize, unminimize, hide. Oh, show. Guess that makes sense. So then I think what we can do is we do a show. The menu item is changing the title. I think the ID stays the same though. Oh, we're matching on the ID. So get window main unwrap. We almost want to do, what else is here? System tray event. Where are you, system tray? All right, let's try system tray. So I don't want the visual. I'm presuming that it's in here. Because the alternative is here. I'll just do it this way. Left, right, double. So that would be the ID. We do get a position and size on left click and right click. And double click. ID, so we can't check. Oh, I guess it's non-exhaustive. Let's see if it lets us do title, I guess. So what we can do then is we can say match title. So it's going to either be hide. So if it's hide, we're going to do hide. Others, if it's show, we're gonna do show. All right, let's see if it's complaining at all. Does not have this field. All right. Does the item handle have it? Item handle. Set title, set selected, clone. Tray handle. So an app handle instance with app dial. We're getting an item based on the ID. It doesn't really give us much. Into I think we're going to, well, I guess we'll keep looking here. I might pop over to doc.rs instead. I'm reasonably used to the flow there, so it's kind of nice to use that in some situations. So, tray handle. And this is off of app handle. So we can create additional windows. I don't know if we're gonna bother with that at all today. Try into, try on. I want, let's see. We have tray handle here too. Menu, submenu, invoke, context, custom item. So system tray event. Oh, wait. We get an event. Oh, I guess we've only got, yeah, menu item click. I guess here's a system tray. What's inner? IDs and inner. This is probably going to be faster. I'm just going to use the help from Rust analyzers. So we get a tray handler. I would love some more context about this, to be able to like flip back and forth. I think I might need to do. I mean, this isn't going to quite work either, because if somebody outside of this clicks, like this is strictly just system tray, depending on if you hit the menu item click or not. Compared to if you click minimize the button in the corner. So we probably want to do something like check the window. Can we see? I mean, I guess we can add handle the event when it's minimized. Switch that. I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to, for the time being, we're going to say show. I'm going to dump that. I'm just going to have a show for the moment. Yes, we'll get rid of the title. It'd be really nice to get a title in there. So we got this. Did relaunch, which is good. Show, hide. And we're just going to take that out for the moment. So that reloaded. So we should have the lots of app icons. Oh, it's still running. Okay. Wait, no, it's not. Item handle. Item handle. We don't need that anymore. Do we? Do we? No, we don't. And we do need to show. Okay. There we go. So could probably make it a little bit more dynamic. But I don't think that's something that we're going to get done today. We could tweak the icon. But I don't have an icon ready that we could play around with very well. I guess really we'd be interested in showing additional menu items. If we could potentially put more stuff in here. But if we would do, I want to add in another separator here. So as far as like boop goes, I wonder if we can do. We had a couple suggestions on things that we could do with this with the tray app. Pull those up real quick. We have some like API call kind of stuff, which would be kind of nifty. Timer, CPU storage monitoring. I'm curious what creates.io is here. Performance monitoring. I think the interesting thing is going to be if we do any sort of like process monitoring. I don't know if we're going to be able to find something that works on all the OSs we need to. Automate and relate to multiple processes. I feel like profiles is not really kind of nifty. Yeah, interesting. Of course. And it doesn't do anything with Windows. Bummer. Okay, so we might be SOL on that. Boy. There's a new plot in here. So this seems like purely, yeah, so you can monitor a specific, wait. Interactive recordings. Oh, okay. Ah, yep. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to find something that actually works on Windows. This is what I'm gonna be running with right now. Process manager, developing projects. Currently no Windows support. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do much process monitoring because of this. That's not something that I'm looking to write. Definitely not in the stream. Um, so the other, could do like a stretch reminder. It would be cool to like update the icon, but that's something that's not going to a message here. I'm just cool. We could put a timer in the like what in the menu. I don't feel like that would be particularly helpful. Cat is sneezing. I mean we could do like a timer progress bar kind of thing with icons. That's not something we'd be able to do now, but and then we could put a timer in there. I'm just curious. Timer. Timer. Just curious if there's something out here like that. Oh, hey, look at that. That's kind of nifty. Huh, that's kind of cool. So we've got probably like 10-ish minutes. What can we do in, like, this is specifically a CLI. We could probably just check out their code real quick and see what they're doing with this. Yeah, because like I think we could probably just do this kind of stuff. We don't really care about seconds and days. I'm kind of just curious to see how the menu will work if we're like continually updating it. Days left is future events, system time. It'd be nice if we could just grab a little snippet and try it. I would write it from scratch, but my Rust is not good enough that I could write that from scratch in a quick enough time. So event result. I mean, we could just do like a an iteration kind of thing, I think, right? Rust iteration countdown. Because I think we could just do like a range. Yeah. Except we're just not gonna be printing. And I can call system trace stuff from anywhere. So I'm doing, where's my system tray? Get window. Window. System tray. Oh, I took that out, didn't I? Okay, so we're gonna switch this to countdown. Title is start. Countdown. Right now it's just gonna count from that to that. I think if we do, I think it does reverse. Like this should just print it out as it's building it. Right? I mean, I guess it's separate from the builder. Guess it's on an event. So we probably want to do, oh yeah, I know what yep. Yes. We got quit, hide, show. Ooh, then we've got, this is going to be the ID, so it's countdown. So if somebody clicks that tray icon, it should start dumping it out. Numbers, essentially. Does that not work? I mean, I don't care about the window or anything. I just wanted to start printing stuff out. Because we've got other prints, right? Yeah, print line. And we're getting that when it happens, so we get something. All right, start. There we go, okay. And I think we can do backwards. So the problem with this is it's just gonna dump it out. So we needed to actually like run it on a timer. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Horatio? Oop. Does that matter? I don't know if that matters. I thought you could do reverse ranges. You might not be able to. It's weird that I'm not getting any like response though. Well, but regardless, so like this I think is gonna work. I mean we could do this. I wish you could get like the content that's in there already. I feel like there was a way to do that, but I'm not finding it now. So, oh, there's a reverse. Okay. That's probably what we want. If we wanted this to, well, sure, we'll do that first. And we'll print and we'll also update the menu item. Then we can actually make it run on a timer. And that might be it for the day. System tray. I think they've just got that right in here that we can do. Yep. Set title on right. Tattoo. What it is? I don't feel like that's quite right. Yeah, okay. I was like, why is it not seeing anything? Okay, item handle, cannot find item handle. Okay, so we want, that didn't seem very helpful. Gotta remember how to do the try into. Rust, try into. I am definitely rusty in my rusty. Oh, is that not a, is that an ILE thing? Two string. I guess we can just do two string. I don't really. Should be fine. Okay, so we got our app here. Start. There we go. So now, how can we make it run like a timer? Oh, I did keep it in here. Okay. Rust. Time. Rust every second. Not already. No, not over a second number. Every 1 second. Instant. Oh yeah, that's not what I want. Rust run function every 30 seconds. Like, that seems like a lot of. I don't really need to do like thread spawning or anything. Just want to run to 0. So start now. Spawn. Okay, wait time. Wait time. So 0 to 5, it's doing it every 5. And I wonder if this is going to tie up the thread too. Like this may, we may have gotten into like, this is an async thing and not. In which case it probably makes sense to, what time we got? Try it as a command real quick. If that does not work out, then you know, it is what it is. All right, commands, Rust commands. So we can invoke it from JS. I thought we could also invoke it from app handle. So I need the app. No. Item handle. Can I look at item? Yes, I do. Oh, there is a global, there's a shortcut thing. That's kind of nifty. Forgot about that. Um, so we want to pass the app handle. Creating multiple commands. So we can invoke it from JS. I thought you could also invoke it from here. I guess the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted async. I wanted it to like fire off and just every second run. And I don't want this to like tie things up. So that is a separate. This is where you pass commands. Windows specific events. Event name. Well, let's at least get this. It's funny how like this didn't feel like it would be a big issue. Coming from JavaScript world, and then I went, oh wait. timers are not quite as Ew, what's this? Like a simple scheduler? I mean, I don't really want to like. Yeah, like it's basically something like this. Oh, that's not. Um. So that like just dives right into the async stuff. I guess pretty much everything we have is async, isn't it? All the like good ideas in this are async because it's sort of monitoring things. Um. So I mean, I guess this is a good low-level test. Updater is not what I want. Um. Okay. Spawn. Band description. Spawn's a feature. I've not dived into all the features and stuff. Like a bunch of the Rust that I learned, I think was before that really had settled. So I'm wholly unfamiliar with async stuff. Sync task. We don't really have anything else in this, do we? Rust commands, plugin, visual, testing. Nope. So I'm gonna do. Here's how it looks on here. Tauri. Kind of interesting that it includes a version number in that search. All right, so really what we want to look at doing is block on spawn. Spawns a feature into the runtime. Yeah, like all right. Well, let's try the blocking thing. Rust loop. How do we search for this? Rust loop. On seconds. I don't know. 1 second timer loop circuit. That's. Huh. That is the game. Oh, here we go. Okay, so instant now. Duration new. Okay. So like this might be something that we could just countdown. We're gonna do it much less. We're gonna do 10. Now. We're gonna sleep for a second, and then we're gonna print. So I think this is gonna work. just copy it. I'll just copy it. It'll be easier. Okay. De-dum. Whoop. Close you. Not mean to open that. Okay, now I found in the scope. Oh. We're failing in that. I guess I don't even need instant. All I need is a sleep. I mean, no, I still need duration. Alright. So. Hey, look at that. Okay. So I'm not sure if it's actually tying anything up. So it would be nice if we can do, so like this can go, like we could set that to 100 or whatever. You could have that be like a dynamic input. You could just count down and sleep. I'd be curious to see how accurate this is. And you could make the icon like a clock timer kind of thing, so you could see it. And this could effectively work as like a Pomodoro timer or something. I do feel like there should be a way, or I'm missing it, that you can get the, so like if we've got an item handle, can we find it in here? Item handle. Ooh. Handle. Oh yeah, of course. Tray handle. So if we got an app handle, I mean, I guess both of those are the same. The tray handle. This is supported on create feature system tray only. So we can get and we can set icon. Get item gives us the menu ID ref. No. Returns why can't I click that? That's interesting. System tray menu item handle. That's in Rye. Clone from. So like we get this system tray handle get item gives us system tray, we get that. Not quite sure why you can't click on it, but because there's really not anything that's not there. So we get tray handler. What does that give us? Can we do anything with that? Oh, that's the item handle. That is the yeah, it brings in those functions, I think. Yeah, I feel like there should be a way. I think I'm gonna end up having to ask. I'm less familiar with Tau and Rai, which is partly why I wanted to try playing around with it. I feel like there's got to be a way to like get the actual value, so then you can match on the value rather than so when you're modifying the title. Like we should almost have like a get. Oh, I mean it's not set. We got the item, so it should just be so like we've got. Do we have ID? Gets the type ID of self. Bug error. That's not what I wanted. Like what? I don't even know what options I would get. Item, handle. Oh, I guess I can click here again. Like, I don't need. I mean, I could use the tray handler. Implicit clone. Set title, set selected, set native image. System tray handle enter. Like it's fine which ID, but really I want to see modifies. I want to see like I want to be able to get the tray handle. I guess the only other there's this inner. I'm not quite sure what that is. Dot. Nope. App dot tray handle dot enter. What was it on? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to ask on this. I feel like there should be a way to get that, because then you could do some like clicking the same button to like reset it and whatnot. And that would be nice. So like right now we've got a timer. It counts down. Like it does super minimal thing, and we could put stuff here as well. You could show it in an actual like friendly looking thing where you could like modify what the countdown is and whatnot. Because for the most part, all it's doing is that. Is it actually hiding it now? Did I break my hide? Oh yeah, see, oh, and that's where I'm wondering, like, it's still counting down. It's still running that loop. It is tying up the main thread, and it's not actually doing anything. So I suspect if I bump this down to 10, that'll rebuild it. I think if I bump this down to 10, it's going to if I start this, counting down, and if I do a hide, I think after it's done, it's actually gonna hide it because it's tying up the main loop. Yeah. So we'll need to async that. Async and then set the title, and then we can make stuff dynamic where you click it to reset it and whatnot. So if it's counting, then and you click it, reset it, and things of that nature, I think. Yeah. Well, I went a little bit longer than I was expecting to go, which is fine and dandy. Do we have? Let's see if there's anybody that's. Oh, Prince streaming. Prince is streaming. I think we could probably go do a raid. If there's a couple people hanging around. Thank you for stopping by. We got something done. Probably we'll want to look into async stuff a little bit more. That might be something I do next week. We'll see. But I'll be streaming on the front side Twitch next week Wednesday, and again here a week from today. I don't think there's anything that's conflicting. So I'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.